It's been a while since we last talked about the 4-5-1 formation. Currently, I use the Haram Ball 5-2-3 tactics. I've already made a video on it and we will talk about it soon. But objectively, 4-5-1 is still the best formation in this game. We have also talked about 4-4-1-1 being very OP, but when we compare both formations, I said it in the 4-4-1-1 video, I'll say it again. For FC26, the way this game is, 4-5-1 is the best formation. 4-4-1-1 close second in my opinion, but it also depends on you as a player. What formation do you prefer? But whenever you are playing formations, you want to memorize them to a point where you know where your player would be on the pitch without even having to look for him when you are attacking. With that being said, guys, obviously Cabal is playing RCM because I play 5-2-3 nowadays, not because it's a better formation. It's a really good formation. It's a change, very good in offense. That's why I use it. But objectively, this is the best formation. So let's talk about it. I have still seen many people use their middle CM, deep lying defend. They would put their RCM on box to box. LCM would be playmaker. But I don't like this style of the 4-5-1. I prefer you guys use the middle CM, box to box. Someone who's a horse, like Porky's son, up and down, are really good. Set him to ball winning. Your LCM needs to be Athana Bonmati. She is so cheap now, guys. Playmaker plus plus. She has everything you need from an offensive CM. Almost plays like a cam when she is set to playmaker. Your RCM now. First, I was using deep lying at defend. But I'm telling you, deep lying build up. Yes, it's a little bit more offensive. Yes, it's a little bit more dangerous. But deep lying build up is definitely better. You have seen at the FC Pro Open how EMRE, YILMAZ, and other pro players still use 4-5-1, and they're able to keep more structure and have more comebacks in the 4-5-1. RM is going to be inside forward balanced. LM is going to be inside forward. Guys, here is the thing. You need to think about playstyles. Otherwise, no formation is going to work for you. Pina is still the best striker because she has incisive. I was coaching players in my school community. I was seeing them use, let's say, an icon they packed. Eto, for example. But Eto is not better than Pina. Oh, and talking about the school community, if you are tired of watching tutorials, grinding division rivals, and still feeling stuck, my school community is where you finally break that cycle. This isn't a Discord group. This isn't just a bunch of random tips. This is structured improvement built by someone who actually coaches players at every level, from beginners to pro players at the World Cup. Inside the community, you get weekly group coaching calls, a complete classroom system, a private community, and access to my coaching philosophy. If you want real progress, this is where you become the player you actually want to be. You have watched my videos, you know the level of detail I bring. School is where I can finally teach you properly. If you are ready to stop guessing and start growing. So yes guys, you need to think in terms of playstyle. This game is all about the playstyles. 4-5-1 if you want to win, objectively the best formation. RM inside, LM inside. Also, you can use one of them as a winger because I have seen so many of you struggle to go for the recycle. Recycling obviously means going in the wings and then cutting the ball back. It is very OP, but just copying tactics blindly won't work. This is why give the ball to your winger, run in the wings manually. When you set them inside forward, you are more inclined towards playing passes through the middle, and then you guys forget about the wings. Please don't make this mistake. This formation will always open space for you if you use and abuse the wing. Through balls to the wingers are OP because there is a massive gap between the center back and the full back. LBRB are going to be full back defend. Long ball pass is really good. Lorente, Alvaro, great left back, right back combination. CM, defend. Goalkeeper, I would suggest using goalkeeper plus now after the patch, especially due to finish shots. I am using 60 short passing. For most of you, you wouldn't enjoy this, so you should go like high 67, but I still feel like I've been using short passing for a month, that short passing has a place in this game, especially if you are good at triggering runs. 67 is really nice, 70 is really nice, extreme is still good. You can also use 92 in 4-5-1. It is all about personal preference, right? But as of now, a 60 with offside traps is really good. When or if EA drops that AI defending patch, that is when the depth is really gonna change. It's the best tactic in FC26. I am saying that out loud. I don't usually say this, but this one is, in my opinion, if you learn how to play it. Now, obviously, I'm using the 5-2-3. So if you have not watched the previous video, this is how I line up the 5-2-3. I'm not claiming it to be some super hidden OP meta formation, but I use it. It's great in attack for me. Inside forward, balanced. Inside forward, balanced on the wingers. Pina can be a false 9 as well. It works really well in this formation. Advanced forward attack. deep build because it's a different formation. Let's say if I'm playing a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1, I wouldn't keep both of my CMs deep build. I would use my left back as attacking wing back support. CBs defend. The other wing back is going to be set to wing back balanced. Goalkeeper, obviously goalkeeper plus plus. I'm using short passing balanced 60. If you want to win more games, especially let's say in like for champs, you definitely need to have more than one formation, because one formation can not work against everyone. Sometimes you need to change into a 4-4-1-1. Sometimes you need to change into a 4-5-1. Sometimes you want to play, let's say, the 5-2-3. So for the 4-4-1-1, I'm using advanced forward, shadow striker, ball winning, a deep build. If you want more consistent approach, you can use both as box to box, inside, full back, defend. Here we have to change the goalkeeper, and this is how I'm using the 4-4-1-1, because it's a formation which has a cam, so tactics are going to change a little bit. I would suggest learning the 4-5-1, and if you really want to learn 4-5-1, you need to check this video out here.